Alright, everybody, and welcome to Hexalf Gaming. Let's get these bets started. These guys are about ready to go. Alright, bets are live on Twitch. Let's let you actually see the list. Oh, looks like these guys are going. Okay, here's all the list that I was suggesting you use. Anyway, I'm gonna grab my coffee while they do their first maneuver. Okay. Let's start this thing for real. Hey everybody, and welcome back to Hexalf Gaming. I'm Scott, and I've got another match of X-Wing 2nd Edition for you here on Tabletop Simulator. This match between Cat Licker on the left and Chad Vader on the right. Cat flying Nora, Tennum, Wedge, and a Z95 with Prockets. We'll see how that goes for him. On the other side, we've got Chad Vader with Dutch, Expert Handling, and Proton Torpedoes. Benthic 2 tubes, pretty standard build for that U-Wing. Perceptive co-pilot, so he can have 2 focus and hand one off to his brother. And Drio 2 tubes in the X-Wing. And then Leia, so that they can do red maneuvers every 3 turns, reducing their difficulty. Then we've got a Blue Squadron Escort, a little generic X-Wing. Don't see enough of those. Looks like the 2 X-Wings have R4 astromechs, so they're going to reduce the difficulty of their 1s and 2 speed maneuvers. This is one of the questions I was asking myself is Expert Handling, which is 2 points on Dutch, better than an R4 astromech, which is also 2 points? I kind of think, I feel like you see Dutch without an ion cannon turret is going to be barrel rolling less than he will be K-turning. And after a K-turn, I think you'd rather have R4 so that you have more options to relieve that stress. And, I mean, R4 kind of helps you after a red barrel roll anyway. So I kind of feel like... I'm not quite sure about Expert Handling on Dutch. We'll see how it works out for him. He's got custom painted chips, so that tells me he's thought about this a little bit. Other side, Nora with Intimidation. She's got advanced proton torpedoes. That's 5 dice at range 1, right? Sure is. Zeb, she can shoot at range 0. Veteran Tail Gunner, she can shoot out the front and the back. And a Tactical Scrambler, so if she obstructs a shot, the friendly ship that's getting shot at gets an extra die. Extra evade die. So Nora wants to be up close and personal. We know that from her ability. She gets a free evade at range 1. So she's gone all in. Now she can shoot at range 0 if she bumps. She helps defensively ships that are behind her. She's got a range 1 5 dice attack thanks to the torpedoes and intimidation. If she's touching you, she can reduce your agility. So I think Chad should know what Nora's intentions are. Then we've got Tennum, just a naked Tennum. Wedge with crack shot, so he can deny and evade if he's shooting you in the bullseye arc. He's got his wings closed. Let's try and keep track of that. And then the Bandit Squadron Z, which is 30 points, which is a really weird place for Rebels. I was looking at his list, and I was like, surely there's something better you can put in there than a Z95 with Prockets. But things like even the Rebel TIE with Captain Rex, it's like 34. I think AP5 is around there as well. There's just not a whole lot of good. You know, Arvol is above that. There's just not much around there that's better than... I mean, I don't think... I don't think this Bandit Squadron is great, but we'll see how it works out for him. let's see. 7 points for that procket. Could you fit Aaron in there? No, that's way too much. Lieutenant Blount might perform a primary attack if there's at least one friendly ship at range 0 to 1 of the defender. May reroll 1 attack die. He's 30 points, so you could fit him in naked. Is that better than a bandit squadron pilot with a missile? You know what? I'm sure he will let us know how good this Z95 is. He's moved him up here. Dutch is definitely in that bullseye arc, so he needs to barrel roll out. Oh, he's going for a target lock. I don't think he sees that procket, but maybe he thinks he can wipe the bandit squadron off the board before he does anything. You can see the range 3 arc, so 2, yeah, I think these two are definitely in range 2 of each other. No doubt about it. So the Z95 is only 4 health. So if Dutch gets a perfect proton torpedo without having double mods, he could wipe the bandit squadron off the board. Now, the bandit squadron would have to roll no evades or not get a direct hit on the hull. Now, if he spends that focus, which is very likely on this defense, he wouldn't be able to shoot his procket, which would be a big bummer. Nora moves up. Did she target lock? She sure did. She's got advanced proton torpedoes, but I think that's out of range 1. We'll see. Wedge moves up. S-foils are open. Does a little late, but better late than never. Looks like everybody's foils are open. Wedge is going to start us off range 2 into Benthic. Man, that range band maybe... I think it's going to be just out for advanced protons. Alright, Wedge. Hit double blanks. He does not have a target lock. Does have crack shot, but the bullseye is not lined up, so 1 hit goes through on Benthic. So Nora's at 5. What are the pilot skills? Oh, 4 is the highest one. And that's on Dutch. So Nora's going to shoot initiative 5 into Benthic, range 2. We hear the shuffle of the damage deck. 1 hit. Is he going to spin the target lock? Guess not. I think they're in... Let me check. Yeah, they are in... They're in a chat room, so... They're talking directly to each other, which is why they can make decisions like that so quickly. Here's the proton torpedo. 2 hits and a crit. That's going to be 2 crits and a hit. He's going to spin that target lock, I imagine. Yep. Rerolls that focus into another focus. So it's not a completely dead Z95. Let's see if he can get at least 1 evade. At least it'll be on the shields. Yep, he does. That's 2 shields gone on the bandit squadron pilot, which is totally fine. There's not really much to follow up on Dutch's shot. B-Wing's going to shoot at Dutch, range 3, 3v2. Does have a focus. This is 10 num. 1 hit. Spin the focus. Yep, 2 hits. 1 evade. That's 1 shield on Dutch. Alright, the tubes. Num shot first. That tells me Catlicker has initiative. Range 2 into Nora. She does not get her free evade, so this is a good time to put some damage in, but he doesn't. He rolls 3 blanks instead. There's no target lock, so that's just going to have to be the result. Alright, Drio. Nope, Drio's in the back. Ooh, yeah, going to shoot range 3 through a rock into Bandit Squadron pilot. He sees the threat here. So it'll be 3v4. Wants to at least strip the focus. Alright, there's hit crit. I'm going to spend the target lock for hit crit. Yeah. Ooh, I think this Bandit Squadron could either go down or have to spend his focus. Yeah, he's got to spend his focus to stay alive. Yep. That's unfortunate. But hey, the Z95's taking all the fire. That's pretty good. The crit is blinded. So good good on Chad. He might have realized it a little late, but he sees that proton torpedo, that rocket, coming his way. 2 hits onto Nora, I believe. Range 3, 1 evade, takes 1. Alright, there's the shield gone on Nora. Z95 attacks range 2 into Dutch. Just 2. Little pea shooter. 2v1 though. No mods on either ship. Should favor the attack die. But instead he gets blank focus. So good on Catlicker. He gets the lines up the proton proton rocket, which forces some ships to shoot him that may not otherwise have wanted to. Let's take a look at the Z95 dial. I can't remember what the K turn is. I think it's 4 maybe? Got a 3 and a 4, okay. Now he moves first. Yeah, he can't fit. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 4 would be sort of in the middle of that base, so that's no good. 3 would be here. He may just move 1 forward and focus to try and block Dutch. Catlicker does move first, so he could move up with the Bandit Squadron, focus, and then sort of bank in with Tendum, maybe. Could move up and barrel roll. 1 forward, focus barrel roll, shooting the Dutch. Is now the time to do Leia? Haven't seen much out of the two brothers yet. This could be the round. Nora just wants to get in there and bump something. One thing I think this list is missing is probably a Sheathipede or some kind of coordinating ship. Especially with Nora, who wants to get in there and bump. She doesn't have any way of getting in action after that or before that. And at Initiative 5, she moves pretty late. Alright, dial's going down. Looks like Chad Vader is ready. Catlicker. Oh, what is this? Blinded. That's right. So 15 points are on the board. Ooh, the Z95 moves over the rock. Gets a focus. Luck's out. Not going to be shooting anything, but probably doesn't need to worry about too much stuff over here. Alright, there's a bank maneuver. It bumps into Nora. Blue Squadron moves up and bumps. Adrio moves up, takes a focus. Dutch goes 3 forward. Wants to hop over any potential bump there. Takes a target lock, gives one to a friend. They both lock Nora. One hard from the B-Wing. Ooh. Takes a stress, but Tendum loves stress. Laughs in the face of stress. One forward from Nora. Bumps. So she's got an Intimidation range 0 shot from Zeb onto the U-Wing. That's probably what she's going to want to do. And she's got a target lock on him. And there is Wedge. So that B-Wing, or that U-Wing, might roll 1 die? Alright. So, yep, here's the range 1 shot from Wedge. Hit, crit. Intimidation plus Wedge means the U-Wing just has to take that. So that's 2 shields gone. Nora's gonna try. Zeb's gonna shoot range 1. 1 evade die from the 2 evade U-Wing thanks to Intimidation. Ooh, hit, crit. Not going to spend the target lock, wants to keep it around. So that goes through onto the U-Wing. Hit, crit. Let's see what that crit is. There's the 2 damage cards. And it is a direct hit. So the irony here is that if she had spent the lock, that could have been a dead ship. Well, if it was another hit, then it wouldn't. The crit order would have been different, so. Oh, the B-Wing might be able to finish off this U-Wing. 3v1 with a focus. Oh no! Oh, Tendum. Oh boy. Feels bad, man. Alright. Dutch has a range 1 shot into the B-Wing. 3v1. No mods. I see 2 hits. I see 3 hits. That sounds like natties to me. There's 1 evade, takes 2 on Tendum. Man, that is such a bummer. Because that means the U-Wing's going to live long enough to do a range 0 shot if he wants it. Oh boy, 2 hits, a crit, and a focus. Them's some natties into Nora. Or is that into Nora? Yep. Only loses 1 shield. Alright, here's the, oh boy, there's the natties. There's what Tin Num wish he had. Is this into... It must be into Nora. Ooh. And we'll get a free evade, so it takes 2. Yeah, and 1 damage card. There we go. Catlicker's got 29 points. Ooh, gonna shoot range 2 into the Bandit Squadron pilot. Sees some easy points here. 2 hits. Spends the focus for 3, and that is unavoidable from the Z95. He's dead. So that is 29 to 30. That's a bit of a bigger, bit of a closer game. 54 minutes left. Back to dials we go. Got a bit of a cluster here, and that Z95 is no longer on the board. The U-Wing, by all rights, should not be here, but hangs on by a thread. I wonder if we'll see Leia popped from... Oh, this team doesn't have Leia on it. I was going to say a K-turn. I mean, still not a bad call from Nora. She's got the target lock. Yeah, Dutch has the lock over here. Could K-turn, could hard turn. If the U-Wing, if he pops Leia here, he can stop and coordinate a target lock to Dutch onto Tin Num and then K-turn him. And then you could even give Tin Num a target lock onto Benthic. Or, no, sorry. Benthic a target lock onto Tin Num. Although, if that B-Wing is here, there's no way that it lives long enough to shoot. I refuse to believe it. Yeah, I think the K-turn is the safest thing to do from Nora. I mean, she could just move straight and shoot out the back. Could move straight and then focus, but I think she wants to turn around and have the possibility of doing the advanced proton torpedoes. Alright, we're off. No more Z95 at Initiative 1. U-Wing moves up, double focuses, so hey, we actually get to see that ability. Almost forgot about it. Alright, let's see what the rest of the 2s are doing. 1 forward from Adrio, 1 forward from the Blue Squadron. I think that was strategic blocks. Maybe he is trying to block a straight 2 or something. Tin Num went forward. Could do a focus barrel roll. Probably doesn't need to stress himself, honestly. that and give him his stress. Dutch, what you thinking? Yep, there's the 4K. I think that's a smart move. So if, instead of double focusing, which is probably still the right call, Benthic had moved up and coordinated, he could have given Dutch a target lock on Tennum, and this could be a proton torpedo potentially, but that didn't happen. There's the one bank from Nora, so she wants to stay right here. And she'll have a veteran turret gunner shot, or veteran tail gunner shot. Alright, so Wedge is going to start us off. I imagine they're both going to shoot this blue squadron escort at range 1. Yep, there's 4 dice. And a whole lot of nothing. I'm just getting prepared to say, hey, you gotta shoot forward first if you want to use veteran tail gunner, but he knows. Catlicker says he's a little bit of a newer player, so I want to help him a little bit, but you know what? He held his own yesterday with 5 torrents, so I think he's alright. Gonna shoot range 1, not the range 0 intimidation shot. That's kind of weird. Right, wouldn't you both shoot the intimidated ship? Guess not. Hit, crit. Double blanks. Ouch! Adrio. Hit, and then a crit on the hull. Let's see what that is. It is a loose stabilizer. After you execute a non-straight maneuver, suffer 1 damage and repair this card. Or as an action, you can repair it. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't all shoot at... Oh, wait. Oh, here it is. Yep, range 1 into the U-wing. Let's do it. Range 1? Yeah, here's the 3rd dice. One crit. He's got a target lock. Why didn't Nora spend the target lock? Hit crit on the Blue Squadron escort. So that goes through both shields. Alright, Dutch gonna shoot. Range 2. Doesn't have a target lock, so no torpedoes. It's actually... need to take off his torpedo, right? Yeah, he's got 1 left. 1 hit. B-wing. Ooh, nothing. Takes it on the shield. Alright, now the U-wing doesn't have a shot, so it'll be the X-wings. Yep, so Blue Squadron Escort going to shoot range 0 thanks to Zeb into Nora. Hit crit spins the focus for hit crit. So Nora can't avoid all this. She gets a natural evade, she gets her extra evade and takes the crit. It is damaged engine. Alright, here's a range 1 shot from Adrio. 4 dice, unmodded. Hit crit. So no, if Nora rolls and evade here... Oh, spins the target lock. Hit crit. Okay, so the crit's going through no matter what. Let's see if Nora can roll the single evade die. BM evade. She does and takes the crit. Oh boy, that's heartbreaking. Stunned pilot. After you execute a maneuver, if you move through or overlapped an obstacle, suffer 1 damage. I don't think that'll be a problem for her. Now, do we see the 4K this time? Intimidation is only on enemy ships, right? Yeah. I've never actually looked at the card art for Intimidation. It's an M3A bumping a TIE fighter into like a canyon wall. Interesting. I don't think I've ever considered M3As with Intimidation, but maybe they're great. Alright, Dial's going down. Chad Vitter's team taking a bit of a licking over here. Everything's got a little bit of damage on it. Dutch, not too bad. 10 Num, lost most of his shields. Wedge, untouched. Z95's gone. Nora, just frustratingly tanky. So this is an instance where Dutch has a stress from the K turn, and I wonder if he would rather have R4. I think if he'd seen it coming, that proton rocket, he might have barrel rolled away from it with Dutch. Well, he wanted that proton. He wanted that, yeah, proton torpedo rather than taking a 2-dice plink. Alright, so Leia is procced on Benthic. So he does a stop maneuver, flips his wings, turns around. Double focuses, gives one to Dutch. And Blue Squadron Escort 3 banks. They both 3 bank and end up right where they were already. Looks like Adrio takes a damage from loose stabilizer. 66 to 53. 10 Num moves into this maelstrom. Keeps his... it's a 1 straight, so that's blue. Gets rid of his stress. Yeah, okay. Because that stress is actually important for these attacks. Oh boy, everybody just stays here. Ooh, except Wedge, who does a Talon roll and I guess he has a shot into Benthic. Alright, Wedge is going to start us off. He's going to try and finish off Benthic 2 tubes. 3v1. Benthic does have a focus, though. He needs natties. And he gets them! 3 hits! Doesn't matter what he rolls, that's 2 damage going into the U-Wing, who is now dead. Why does he keep shooting? Adrio and Blue Squadron. Adrio's got 2 health left, so maybe that's what he sees. Yeah, shoot the, well, this is weird, because Tindum is bumped into Blue Squadron. Maybe he thinks he can kill them both. Alright, here's a 4 dice attack. Hit crit. 1 evade takes the crit. And that is... Blinded pilot. In a Blue Squadron. 66 to 103. Catlicker's currently in the lead. B-Wing's gonna shoot into the only X-Wing he can shoot, I would imagine. 2 hits into Adrio, and that should be dead Adrio. Yep. 66 to 126. This thing's spiraling out of control here. Dutch gonna shoot into the Blue Squadron escort. Oh, he's gonna shoot into Wedge? Wait. Is this a Proton Torp? What's happening? Oh, sorry. I'm getting the teams mixed up. This is a Proton Torp into Nora. 3 hits. Spins the focus. Okay, that's fully modded. Alright. So Nora is at least taking hit crit. She's got 3. She rolls another natural evade, putting X-Wing. It's a blank. So she takes hit crit and dies. So that's 101 to 126. Alright, so they're about to shoot. Yeah, they almost left this guy out. Needs to shoot into Dutch. The only shot he has, but could get close to half points here. Yep, they're on the same team. They're blue. Come on, Scott. My apologies. He made it easier by coloring them the same. So these guys are together, and these guys are together. I've not drank any of my coffee. Now it's time to percolate, think about how this can be won. Dutch is out of proton torpedoes right now. The Blue Squadron escort is hanging on by 3 hull and can't modify his attack die. Tennum is 1 shield away from half points. Catlicker's currently in the lead. The Blue Squadron moves up and target locks Wedge. Shouldn't be much of a way for Wedge to... Ooh, nice. There's a bump from Tennum. Three forward from Dutch. Nicely done. Go ahead and get everybody some target locks. Ooh, maybe he'll reload. Yep, he reloads. Yeah, I'm wondering if R4 would be better on Dutch than expert handling. All right. Let's stop wasting time here. We've got ships to blow up without R4. Dutch has to, what? 1 bank. Yeah, 1 forward, 1 bank, 2 forward. Very limited. It would give him 4 more blue maneuvers if he had R4 on there. One bank out of the B-wing. Just trying to get in Wedge's way. Oh, no, sorry. Again, getting the teams mixed up. Blue Squadron is the enemy here. What is he gonna do? Oh, he's already moved. Yeah, he did a 1 bank. Okay. Nicely done. He gets he gets out of the line of fire. Don't think there's anything any of these ships can... Well, maybe a Talon out of Wedge. So ends up focusing and then barrel rolling. I think he'd be better off if he had barrel rolled instead of focusing. But yeah, it gives him more room to turn. Oh, actually, and let's... Dutch moves first. Gets to see where Wedge is going to end up. Barrel rolls left. And expert handling means it's not quite so bad. I think he's lining up a K turn. So Wedge moves, barrel rolls left. Yeah, I think Wedge has Dutch's number. We could see Dutch one bank barrel roll. Yeah, I think Wedge just one banks. Too hard barrel roll? No, it's all bad. Maybe you like 3 bank with Dutch just to try and get some, no matter what. I mean, Wedge is going to not give you an evade die. You're mainly just trying to negate the range 1 advantage. I think that's pretty much the only hope you have. 4K's, you know what? 4K's not a bad idea there. You're going to get shot no matter what. Might as well get range 3. Who does Dutch have a target lock on? Nobody. Interesting. Yeah, it feels like Catlicker's definitely got the advantage here. Wedge can do fine work against Dutch. Tennum can annihilate Blue Squadron Escort. And this guy's not going to have any mods. He's just trying to stop from getting arc dodged right now. Too hard. He can just focus barrel roll. Get out of that arc. Oh, no, he can't because he's stressed. That's right. Too hard and a target lock onto Dutch. Alright, here's a range 1 into, Yeah, I wonder if a barrel roll would have blocked that. What did... Oh, he did a 1 bank, yeah. Too hard and a barrel roll back. So 3 hits into Dutch. It's 1 shield. He's lucky there's no crits in there. 101 to 153. Tennum gonna shoot into the Blue Squadron Escort. 4v2. Escort's got 3 health left. There's a crit, and he's probably going to spend the stress. Yeah, for hit crit. There's only 3 left. Ooh, with the natty evades. Takes nothing. Let's see, can the Blue Squadron be a hero? Would love to get half health. Just 1 through on the B-Wing. Seems very doable. Oh, he does not have a target lock here. It's down here. Okay. Oh, I thought that was the roll. I was going to be so bummed. Oh! The dice show up for the Blue Squadron Escort. That's going to be half points no matter how... Ooh, that's almost dead! 1 hull Tennum. 124 to 153. Man, how much? Dutch has 4 left. Can probably see a K turn from Wedge. Maybe a 3 Talon. Mike says, look like it's been a bloodbath up in here. Yeah, it's gotten pretty hard hitting here. I mean, it was a lot of it was a cluster up here in the beginning for like 2 or 3 turns. Now they've finally gotten away from each other. Do you try to psych him out by, like, hard turning. Oh, this is where you really want that turret. And R4. Well, if Dutch K turns and Wedge K turns, I think Dutch has the bigger advantage. Has Wedge been touched yet? No, he's still at 4 and 2. Woo! We've got a stress on the X-Wing. Oh, oh my gosh, I'm still in the blue color, so let's get out of that. They can't see my hand. I hope I wasn't giving anything away, like, oh, if he does this, and he does this. Alright, so we see Blue Squadron moves up and does a right 2, sheds a stress, barrel rolls right. Don't think he made it out of... Ooh, maybe. Actually, maybe. Hey, look at that. Not gonna get the Proton Torp. Wedge gonna get a range 1 shot. Ooh, gonna target lock Dutch. 4 dice into Dutch, who gets to roll nothing. He could PS kill Dutch right now. That is a hit. 2 hits, 2 blanks. He's gonna target lock these 2. This looks okay for Dutch. Yeah, there's no crits in there. He's gonna live. 1, 2, 3 on 1 hull. Can he punish? Alright, 3 dice into Wedge. 3v2 with a target lock. 1 hit. He's thinking about saving it. Dude, you're not going to live long enough to use it. Yeah. Spends it. 2 hits. Two evades. Oh, the natties. That is disheartening. All right. So Dutch is stressed. I mean, you know, 1 forward, 1 bank, 2 forward. Not great. I mean, you can 1 bank right. I think probably going to see a K turn out of Wedge, maybe a Talon. Ten, 1 forward. I mean, what does this guy do? Run? Got 20 minutes left. Maybe Talon rolls and just hopes to live. He's got 3 left, right? Did I? Yeah. Could K turn. That's not a bad shout. Yeah, 4K. That's a good move. Yep, there's the 1 bank. Just thinking about a barrel roll maybe to get him even closer, but goes for the focus and the barrel roll, stresses him. I don't think you want the stress. I mean, because, well, maybe that's for attack and defense. Bump from Dutch. Talon roll from Wedge. Does that catch him? It doesn't look like it. Alright, let's see. Can Tennum take out the Blue Squadron expert before he returns fire? 3v3. 1 hit. He's going to spend... I would imagine he'd spend the stress. Come on, spend the stress, spend the stress, spend the stress. Spend the stress, keep the focus. Yep, there it is. 2 hits. 2 evades. Nothing for Wedge, so this is going to be the Blue Squadron back. Oh, that's a dead Tennum! He kills Tennum! 147 to 153. It's a two ships versus Wedge now. Oh, this is a different game. Oh, man. Oh, let's look at the Y-wing dial. That's the Z95. Here's the Y-wing dial. Too hard, yeah. Can you too hard and barrel roll backwards to try and block a 1 bank or something? Wedge is stressed, so if you can just cause that bump, he can't K-turn around you. He says, works for this turn, but then what do you do next turn? So you too hard, barrel roll. I mean, I think you too hard, barrel roll next turn. You look for the K turn and try to block it. It just... Is it too far out? Yeah, this guy's just going to take so long to get over here, right? Because... Well, 2 bank.
Wait, hang on. Don't go. Just help me out here. Please.
It's the expert handling. I told him he might want to switch R4 for expert handling, because it would be the same thing. So you would too hard. Yeah, barrel roll backwards. Ooh, don't go... Well... It goes forward. Yeah, this blocks any of Dutch's maneuvers. 2 bank. Oh, what are you doing? Can he barrel roll out? It's getting pretty tight in here.
When you leave this office, how would you like things to be different for
He barrel rolls left. Oh no, you're still in range 1, my dude.
I'm not sure what I'm expecting.
But he might block the too hard from Dutch. Here's a 3 dice unmodded shot from the Y-Wing. 2 hits. 2 focuses. That's 2 through onto Wedge. Oh my goodness. Things are changing around here. We've got a relieved blue squadron, so he can 4 forward and focus. He can sort of hard turn and barrel roll, maybe? Can he fit in a Talon roll? They're 3 Talons, right? Yeah, they're not 2s. That's a spicy meatball.
Like, it doesn't even matter what you say. I need it to stop.
Where do you put Dutch? Well, you know Wedge is going this way, right? You try to hard 3, just take the stress. Ooh, no, that'd be bad. Moves away, takes a target lock, I assume. He's off the board. Can he... Hold on. No, it can't be over. Slide forward. Where's the template? We're gonna undo that. Yeah, there he goes. So he fits as long as he slides forward. We good. Oh no. Mal, we don't talk about the Canadian ruling here. Wow. This, that's brave. I applaud him. And he's got crack shot. I don't know why Dutch went this way. Dutch has 1 hull, and as long as Wedge rolls literally anything, yeah, that's a dead Y-Wing. That was close to not being. Yeah, I mean, this was such a swingy game. It's still not over. Wedge is on 4. Blue Squadron Escort's on 3. Yeah. Wedge definitely has the advantage here. He's gonna 1 bank, maybe barrel roll. 10 minutes left, 179 to 147. All right. So Blue Squadron went forward a little bit. Wedge banked right 2 and barrel rolled. He's got his crack shot lined up. Likes his chances. Blue Squadron Escort has a focus and a target lock. Ooh, he does just make it range 3 with crack shot. Oh boy. 3v2 at range 3. Oh no. Catlicker brings out an entire damage deck. Don't think that's going to be necessary. Let's see, can Wedge roll some actual hits or crits? He rolls 1 crit, so that could go through if there aren't more than 2 evades. There's 1 evade. Ooh, is he gonna... He's got to spend it to not take the crit. He spins it. And Wedge decides not to crack shot, because why would you? Alright, here's 3v2, or 3v3, with a target lock. Oh, wow! 3 natural hits. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. This is what I wanted to do. One evade, takes 2 on Wedge. Down to 2. 179 to 174. What an insane game. So, the Blue Squadron Escort gets to keep his target lock. Wedge gets to keep crack shot. I wonder if you K-turn. You definitely don't with this guy. You probably 1 bank, 1 forward. You don't want to be in that bullseye arc, so you don't want to give the easy K-turn or the 1 straight. There's not a whole lot you can do about it. You don't want to rush him, because that opens you up to the 4K. I think you just 1 forward focus. Well, then you have less agility and a crack shot. Oof. You 3 bank. You close your wings, 3 bank. Boost. And then try to catch Wedge with like a Talon or a K-turn. Oh, I don't know. Yep, Blue Squadron 3. Let me go check my viewers. So there's the 3 bank and the boost. Yep, so Wedge moves up, gets a target lock, so that's not great. Now, if you're the Blue Squadron Escort, do you Talon roll this way? Because Wedge can't too hard after you. Probably gonna 4K. If you 4K... Okay, well, he's doing it. Opens the wings. 4Ks. Was expecting a barrel roll. I don't think it would fit. They were right next to each other. So Wedge just moves forward and barrel rolls to get out of range. Too hard. You K-turn over here? You know that the Blue Squadron Escort can't keep up with you. Got a barrel roll. Gotta get away from that. Yeah, there it is. Of course, now you have no focus. Ooh, 4 minutes left. Oh! Oh, we're gonna give it to him. He definitely meant to go left, not right. We all knew what he meant. Barrel roll backwards? Yep, goes backwards. Let's see. Neither of them has a focus. No crack shot lined up. No, oh boy, I went into first-person mode. No! There we go. 3 dice versus 2. Hit crit. Spins the target lock to reroll the focus. Ooh, into a blank. That's lucky for the Blue Squadron Expert. 2 dice, he doesn't have a focus. Ooh, that's nothing. Takes hit crit. If that's a double damage, this game is over. It is a fuel leak, so that is almost non-existent when you have 1 health left. Wedge has 2 hull left. Can this Blue Squadron punch through? Looks like it's range 3. Is it unobstructed for him? Yes, it looks like it's unobstructed. Ooh, hitting 2 focuses. He spins the target lock to reroll the 2 focuses. Oh, hit crit. If that goes through, maybe it's a double damage. Let's see if it goes through. 2 natural evades! Oh, Wedge! Oh, that could spell the end here for this Blue Squadron Expert. 2 minutes left. Does he do the honorable joust? Do they just one bank towards each other? Do you 4K and just hope that Wedge bumps you? No, because then if Wedge bumps you, you're in a terrible place the next turn, if there is a next turn. 174. Catlicker is in the lead. 4 forward. You got a barrel roll, right? Well, maybe a focus just in case Wedge 4Ks or something. Oh well, let's see. Wedge, what'd you do? It's a blue 1 forward. Blue Squadron. Wedge could 4K. Wedge could Talon roll. If you Talon roll before Wedge's Talon roll, I think the Talon roll left. Well, then Wedge just you know what? That's a good call. 4K, because if Wedge just 1 forwards, he annihilates you. But if Wedge 4 or 3 Talon rolls, ooh, that's exactly what he didn't need. All right, neither has any mods. No crack shot. Can Wedge? Ooh, and it's not range 1, so that's probably better for the Blue Squadron than it is for Wedge. 3v1. Hit crit. And that's it. Yep. Doesn't matter what he rolls. The crit goes through. Wow. What an incredible game. The back and forth. Oh, goes right down. 18 seconds. 16 seconds. 200 to 179, right? Let's see here. There it is. 200 to 174. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, so Cat Liquor takes it. His wedge hangs on to the very end. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That was incredible. Thanks to the players for playing. Thanks to everybody for watching. That's going to do it for this episode. Till next time. I'm Scott from Hexalf Gaming. Signing off. All right, let's settle up some bets here. Looker takes it. Just gotta breathe after that. All right, let's reset our room. All right, I'm gonna go try and find some new players for the next game. Let's double check. I do have to be somewhere at 4. And it is 1:30 now, so I've got 2.5 hours. Right? No, I've got 2. Yeah, I've got 2.5 hours. I can count. So let's just make sure we keep that deadline in mind. Yeah, I'm gonna find another player or two. Be right back.
apply excessive force, I control that force through fluid motion. That means relaxing the whole body so it can react instantly without resistance, without thought. Do you see now? It means becoming like clear water.
Che ti senti sì stanco, che ti senti sì.
All right, everybody, and welcome to the pre-show for this match of X-Wing 2nd Edition. Got a match between Cadmum and Chad Vader. Chad Vader, both of these players practicing for hyperspace tournaments next week, I believe. Oh boy, that's why we see so much Rebel beef. This 4-ship Rebel archetype is strong. We don't see a lot of the two brothers, so I wonder how that's going to work out for Chad. Last game had a little bit of bumping issues at the beginning, so I don't think we saw any triggers of Adrio, but I'm sure he will have learned and will want to do things a little differently. Ships are placing. I'm gonna go warm up my coffee. Be right back. All right. I have the FFG stream in front of me, but I think they're playing Descent, not X-Wing. Come on, man. Look at this interesting formation here. Got Dutch pointed out. Benthic and the X-Wings pointed towards the top of the board. Oh boy. Ooh, what is this? Hey, Republic list. Wolf, 104th Battalion pilot. Hey, arcs are pretty good. Mace and a Jedi Knight with predictive shot. I even forgot what that does. After you declare a target, if the defender is in your bullseye arc, you may spend 1 force point. If you do, during the roll defense die step, defender cannot roll more defense dice than the number of hit or crit results. That's kind of nice. So you got to have this still active and be in the bullseye arc. So well, calibrated laser targeting kind of, those two things probably go together pretty well. R4P17. It's a cool list. I think, you know, Jedi plus arcs are good. Some people say torrents, but, you know, they're wrong. All right. let's get this thing started. Hey everybody, and welcome to Hexiled Gaming. I'm Scott. I've got another match of X-Wing 2nd edition for you here on Tabletop Simulator. This match between Cadmim on the left, Chad Vader on the right. Cadmim, both of these guys are flying 4-ship rebels. Alright, they're getting ready for hyperspace trials. This archetype is very strong. We saw a version of it get to the finals. Actually, that was the extended, right? For the UK System Open Series. But yeah, this is a very strong archetype, this 4-ship rebel. One is usually a U-Wing. We see a lot of these, I think. The 2 B-Wings and Wedge. Chad Vader's got a little bit of a different archetype, a little bit of a different take on it, because he brought the two brothers, Benthic and Adrio. They like to share focuses to get tons of action economy. And then he's got a generic Blue Squadron escort, as well as Dutch with proton torpedoes. He's trying out R4 Astromech on Dutch. He used to have expert handling on it. We'll see if it does any better for him this way. What else? So we've got Braylon and Tennum on the left. They both like to stress for different reasons. Braylon can reroll his dice with a stress. Tennum can spend his stress just like a focus. Tennum's got marksmanship, so if you're in his bullseye arc, he can change a hit to a crit. Wedge has swarm tactics, so that's a little different. He can bring somebody up to initiative 6 at the start of the combat phase. Cassian likes to help his friends out by take their stress away. At the start, where's that? Start of activation. So that's kind of nice because you take their stress away, and after the other person has already planned their dials. So it's a little bit harder for the opponent to predict what you're going to do, especially if there are multiple stressed ships on the rebel side. And there's also Leia to help you not care about stress as well. Reduce the difficulty of your red maneuvers once every 2 to 3 turns. Because you flip one, I think it's... You flip one the turn you use it. Whatever, we'll just say 3. It's 3 charges, alright? You get 1 back every turn. Dials are going down. Weird little fortress over here, keeping everything in this corner. I think I've seen Chad do this twice, so this must be something he's used to. It didn't work out so great last time because the other team started in the same corner and they got really close very early on. So they didn't have a lot of time to break this formation. Alright, how are the S-foils? Everybody's open. Yeah, everybody's open. Okay, stop maneuver from the U-Wing. Adrio, 4 forward. Is he going to boost? He boosts left. Interesting, alright. These guys are going hard. 3 bank out of the Blue Squadron. Timo says, who is first player? In the overlay, it'll always be the person with the asterisks. Should put a legend somewhere at the bottom, maybe. So Cadmim is player numero uno. There's a focus from Cassian. 3 forward from Tennum, probably 3 forward from Braylon as well. They probably want to get around this debris before they have to engage Adrio. I mean, we could see Cassian stop, turn. Maybe hard turn these Tennum and Braylon, or yeah. Could do hard 2s and barrel roll. Alright, Wedge follows up behind. Can he make it through with a 3-bank? Probably a 2 hard and a barrel roll wouldn't be bad. Adrio could try and 3-bank around here if he's really brave. Might want to wait for his friends to show up. Wonder if he'll go for a long flank here with like a 4 and a boost. 3 and a boost. That'd be a pretty good one. Of course, if you see a stop from Cassian, you're going to be out here throwing 2 dice. That's not great. Timo says, does 1 bank from Benthic fit? Yeah. Without bumping into this guy. I mean, they're all 2s, so you could move this guy forward, 2 bank, or 1 bank with Benthic, and feed the tubes. Yeah, you could move this guy with a 4 forward boost, 1 bank in Benthic, double focus, give it to Adrio, whose wings are closed, gives him the boost, 3 bank, etc., etc. It would be better to start with Benthic to use Adrio ability, but this is Blue Squadron, so this guy can just GTFO out the way, then you move Benthic and activate Adrio. Yeah, it's going to be hard to keep these guys separate, because they're both 2s, they're both blues, etc., etc. Yep, there's the 4 forward, and the boost left. Doesn't go for the focus boost, okay. I think I'd take the stress there, because there is a risk of a turn here, a too hard from Wedge. You're not invulnerable there. Yep, there's the Benthic move, the focus. Adrio takes his own focus, opens his wings. Looks like he doesn't go too fast, okay. 1 forward. Ooh, wow, okay. Cassian. Big ol' 4 straight. Not a bad place for him to be. Could focus barrel roll with 10 num to avoid this debris. Of course, he doesn't mind debris that much. Just needs to make sure he leaves room for Wedge, whatever Wedge is doing. Tried to barrel roll right, didn't make it. Not too bad. We'll take that stress. Of course, there's not a whole lot to shoot at / shoot at you, so having both of these mods might be a little bit of a disadvantage. Ooh, but Cassian can always eat that in the activation phase. Timo says, did Adrio perform his 2 actions? He got a focus, then he focused as his action, then he moved forward. I don't know what his actual action was. Alright, so he chose not to give him another action. So he didn't have a boost, didn't want to barrel roll, there wasn't anything in target lock range. So, makes sense. I mean, you probably want to target lock the rock, but whatever. Yeah. Timo says, guess they were sure he had no range. Yeah, he was a 2, so that was before all this had moved. Alright, so I guess, yeah, well, they definitely didn't have range because there's no shooting here. Probably see a 1 bank from Benthic, double focus into a Drio. Could boost. Well, his foils are closed, right? Yeah, Timo says, I like how Chad engages here. Yeah, this is a nice spread. He's around the rocks. He's got plenty of room. Not a lot of running these ships can do away from Dutch's... You know what? He may give his focus to Dutch. And then have Dutch give a target lock to a Drio. And then a Drio is going to be focus target locked. Dutch will be focus target locked. Let my coffee get cold again. So we've got 2 stress ships here. Cassian can take 1. He's probably going to take this one off of... Alright, so Cassian goes off and takes Braylon stress. I would have been a little worried about him, but... Yeah, it's a little tough online when start of activation happens and somebody wants to move really quickly. And it's like, whoa, I got a start of activation thing. So Leia did proc. U-wing turns and closes its wing, right? They have to be closed in order to turn. Yeah, they're closed. Okay. When you mouse over it, it still says open, but that's fine. So Benthic moves up, focuses, looks like gave it to Dutch. Yep, so that's a blue maneuver, so Tinnum gets rid of a stress, gains another one. Does he get punished? No. He's fine. One forward from Dutch, who locks Tinnum, and it looks like Edrio is probably going to get a lock on there too. Blue Squadron moved up and locked Tinnum as well. Oh, is this a bump? Oof. Yeah. Oh well. Alright, Wedge goes for that target lock. Onto the Blue Squadron Escort, who's very vulnerable out here. Now this is Swarm Tactics. I imagine he would bring... Swarm Tactics, not that it matters on 10. Yeah, no, it could. Who's got initiative? Cadmium has initiative. He's red. Okay, so his... Well, if he had PS killed Dutch, it would matter. But nah, that's not happening. Yeah, I imagine they're going under the Blue Squadron Expert. One hit. Is he going to target lock? Oh, this must be 10 them. One evade. Okay, so this is the wedge shot. One hit, 2 focuses, and a blank. Spins the target lock for 2 hits. Oof, that's not a great shot. 1 evade, and it takes 1 on the Blue Squadron Escort. Oof. Not great. So Braylon into Adrio. Should be unobstructed. They're parallel, so he should be able to choose an unobstructed shot there. Oh, man. Just can't roll any hits or crits. Alright, here's the big bad proton torpedo from Dutch. Blank, blank, focus, focus. Well, at least it's the same for him. Spins the lock. He's got double mods anyway, so those are fine. So it looks like hit, hit, crit from Dutch onto 10 num. It is a secondary, or it's a missile, so no range bonus. Takes hit, crit, 2 shields on 10 num. So Cassian, I believe, is next. Probably going to go into Adrio. Range 3, unobstructed. Nope. Okay. Takes an obstructed shot into the Escort. One hit. 2, 3 evades. Alright, Benthic has a obstructed shot and a wedge. Does he not have? No, he just has the nubs on 10. Hit, he's going to spend the focus for 2 hits. It's range 3. I thought it would be obstructed. Yeah, there's the obstruction. Gets a focus, doesn't have a mod for it, so it takes 1 on wedge. Alright, I think he's going to engage with the blue boy first. 2 hits. Oh, his wings are closed. That's right. 1 on 10 num. Can he get half points? 1 shield will be half points on 10 num. He's got a focus and a target lock. And that's the way it goes. When you have all the mods in the world, you don't need them. Hit, crit on 10 num. Hit, crit. So he'll be down to 2. Let's see what that crit is. Weapons failure. That's a bummer. Alright, that should be it for that round of combat. Back to dials we go. 53 minutes. 54 minutes left. 24 points on the board for Chad Vader. Be right back. I'm going to grab something from the kitchen. All right. So big damage into 10 num, down to 2 hull. What else happened there, man? A lot of shots into Blue Squadron Expert, but 1 shield. Did Dutch take a damage? No. Why do I have 1 shield off of Dutch? Let's put that back where it belongs. Yeah, one shield on the Blue Squadron. That was it for all of these shots. Oof. Weapons failure on 10 num. Wonder if we see a K turn out of Wedge. Benthic still in a good position to double focus. Could probably fit a 1. Well, maybe not. Has Leia. He could proc Leia, stop, double focus, hand it off. So we've got 1 charge back on Cadmim's Leia. So Cassian on 10 num. Remove that stress. Ooh, 1 bank, so it doesn't need to stop with Benthic. Not going to get any shots there, though. Thinking about who to hand the focus off to. Gives it to his brother. Or gives it to the Blue Squadron escort. Interesting. Who wants it? Alright, Blue moves up with a 1. Alright, so Cassian moves up. Coordinates to Tin Num, who's not stressed anymore. Tries to barrel roll, gives him the, or it looks like a focused barrel roll type thing. Moves up, bumps into Idrio. So is not touching Blue Squadron. Braylon goes forward 1. Good focus barrel roll left. Yep. So now he's pretty much focused target locked. Oh, you know what? Timo is right. Benthic should still get a shot into Cassian. Alright, Dutch moves up and has his pick of the litter here. Who does he want to Proton Torp?
From childhood's hour, I have not been as others were. I have not seen as others saw. I
Tin
cannot
Num
recall
is on
the
2 hull.
From the same source I have not taken.
Wedge could very easily
I could not awaken my
K-turn.
heart to joy at the
So
same
do you
time.
go after...
And all I loved
Maybe go after Braylon.
was alone. Then, in my childhood,
Nope.
the dawn of a most
Puts it
stormy
on
dawn,
Wedge.
from every depth of good and ill, the mystery which binds me
See, I think
still.
you target lock...
From the torrent
You
of
target lock
cloud,
Braylon and then give it to Adrio, because Adrio can't shoot Tin Num.
from the sun that
Wedge
rises
isn't going to be there.
in its autumn tint of gold, from the lightning in the
So you
skies,
both shoot into Braylon.
from the thunder and the storm, and the cloud that took the form, when the rest of heaven was blue, of a demon in my view.
Alright, he does it. He's going to shoot into Braylon. Oh, you know what? Well, Wedge would have been an okay target. I mean, you couldn't have known that he'd be here. Yeah. But, because there was definitely a risk of a K-turn there from Wedge, but this is fine too. S-foil's open for Blue Squadron. Here's Wedge with a range 1 into Adrio. 2 hits. Single evade takes 1 on Adrio. Misses 1 X-Wing should be enough to kill Braylon. That's Tin Num. Tin Num is the one that's injured. Oh boy. I think that's Tin Num's shot as well. Timo says overkill. Could have taken focus. There's no way to know that Wedge was gonna... The risk is you target lock Wedge and then he 4Ks, or he 4 forwards and boosts. So I think you take the shot you know you have. You know Adrio and Dutch both have shots into Braylon. Blue Squadron Expert has a range 1 shot into Tin Num, so you take these 2 targets. Three hits from Braylon. And that was into Blue Squadron Escort, who rolled 2 evades. Nice. Takes a shield. Alright, here's the second proton torpedo from Dutch. There's hit crit. It's going to be double crit. He's going to target lock the 2 focus results. And 1 hit and 2 crits. He can reroll with his stress. Gets an evade. Takes hit crit on Braylon. There we go. Cassian is going to shoot. Who do you shoot here? Got a range 1 into Dutch, range 1 into Adrio. Gonna shoot Dutch. Dutch has less evade and no mods. Not a bad call. Hit double crit. Wow, wow, wow. So that crit is going through. And that is a fuel leak, which matters a lot more when you're getting it with 5 hull left. One hit. Spins the focus for 2. Oh, he's shooting into wedge. Oh, yeah, because he bumped. That's right. 2 shields and a damage. So that's half points on wedge. 52 for Chad Vader. Alright, let's see. Can he kill 10 num, range 1 with a focus, I believe. Yep, that's gonna do it. Don't even need to spin the focus. There's a blank. 10 num. He's out of here. Alright, that should be it. That's our 2 2s. Oh, sorry, we do have Benthic here. Gonna shoot range 2 into Cassian. With a focus. And there's 3. Cassian did stop, so it's only 1 die, but he gets the single evade, takes 2. Down to 1 shield. Alright. 75-0. Tenum is off the board. Wedge is down to 3. Braylon took 2 shields from that proton torpedo. It wasn't double modded, so. Wow, wow, wow. You 4K with Adrio. You've got a target lock on Braylon. You could do Leia this turn. Stop. Turn, double focus, give it to Adrio. K turn, shooting at Braylon. We got 2 charges now on Leia for cadmium. All right. Let's see here. So if you're cadmium, your wings are closed right now, right? Yeah. But he's not stressed because did he do Leia or did he? Oh, he's gonna Cassian that Braylon stress. Ooh, here comes Benthic's Leia. I dig it. Gonna mark a ship. Double focuses. Perceptive co-pilot hands one off to Adrio. Oop, thinking about it. Who wants it more? Well, if Adrio's... Well, Adrio's already got the target lock, right? So, getting some pre-activation... Oh boy. Let's turn this down a little bit. Yep, there's the 4K out of Adrio. Great move. He's already got the focus. No, he doesn't have the focus. Oh, he does, because of Leia. That's right. My bad, my bad. 1 forward from Blue Squadron Expert. Escort, not Expert. Not that seasoned. He's already got the target lock. Now he's got the focus. The thing you don't want to do is have Cassian bump into you, though. Maybe he sees a stop maneuver coming. Ooh, too hard out of Cassian. Look at that. Snaps that gap. Gets right in there. I don't know if it's advantageous, but it looks cool. Does he want to coordinate, maybe? Gonna take a range 1 shot from Benthic. And if Dutch bumps, that's gonna be another one. He's going to coordinate to Braylon. He's going to barrel roll left. Maybe he's going to come up here towards Blue Squadron Escort. So he focuses and barrel rolls. Okay. 1 forward from Dutch. Bumps into the Blue Squadron Escort. 1 hard from Braylon. He can't do it because he's stressed. So he just does a 1 forward. Yep, so he just has to go 2 forward. That's not bad. I mean, he still has a range 1 shot with a focus and a stress. And this guy's hurt more. He's down to hull, whereas Adrio's still got a shield left. So probably a good target. Oh boy. 3 left from Wedge. He's gonna close his wings. Close his wings and fly away. Boost left. Alright, let's get to engaging. Nothing for Wedge. So it'll go to the Dutch. Range 1 into Braylon. 3v1. Dutch doesn't have any mods. So this is Braylon shooting first because he's got initiative. Rerolls. Spins the focus for 4. Ooh! What's Dutch got left? 5 left. Rolls a focus. He's got 1 left now. So if Braylon's going down anytime soon, here's the range 1 shot from Dutch. Hit crit. Respectable. No mods. 1 blank. He's gonna reroll it with his stress. And that should be the last 2 shields. Yep, that's half points. 27 to 99. Cassian catches nothing. So now all the 2s are gonna go. Don't think this guy has anything. Nope. Seems like an unobstructed shot. Range 2 into Braylon. Focus and target lock. Hit crit. Gonna spin the target lock for the blank. Rolls into a focus. Spins it for hit crit. The crit's definitely going through. Let's see if the other hit is as well. No. So hit crit. Into Braylon. Blinded pilot. Looks like wounded. So when he takes an action, he's gonna roll to see if he takes a stress. But hey, Braylon likes stress. Benthic shoots range 2 into Braylon with a focus. Oh boy, there's hit crit on Braylon. So Braylon's gonna take both of those and die. $122 to 27.
This amazing gift, and you want to laugh and you want to cry because you feel so lucky that you found it.
And there it is. Whew. All right, let's. Leia should get 1 on both of these. Wedge needs to start contributing here. Dutch is pretty much gone. Wedge could find some way to PS kill him, that would be great. Blue Squadron Escort's heading in the wrong direction. Could see a 3 Talon, but he'd be facing this debris, most likely. Yeah, 3 Talon's not a bad idea. You still get hopefully a shot on Cassian. Adrio, I imagine you do something slow here. Try to shoot at Cassian if you can. Cassian probably going to too hard. I don't think he's going to stop. I mean, I'd imagine you'd want to bump into Adrio. Benthic. Oof. Is there any stress for Cassian to relieve? No. Alright, a stop from Benthic. Adrio with a 1 bank. Takes a focus. 2 bank out of the Blue Squadron Escort. He's already got a target lock. Could try and barrel roll backwards if he's worried about... oh, they're on the same team. Never mind. Too hard from Cassian to the right. Could give Wedge a target lock. He's in 2 arcs. He's out of the other 2. Wedge needs to open up those wings. Drink some Red Bull. Yeah, puts it on Adrio. So we must be getting some sort of Talon roll. Oop, Dutch has got to move. 3 forward. I wonder if he's going to reload. Or actually, he's going to target lock to give Adrio a target lock as well. Yep, makes sense. 3 hard with his wings closed. Okay. Maybe he'll boost. Yep. We'll have a nice little range 1. It'll be 3 dice instead of 4, but target lock and focus. Alright. Here we go. Ooh, Timo says kill Dutch. Yeah, you're right. Hit crit. Spins the target lock. Ooh, hit crit crit on Adrio. Blanks out. Adrio takes a shield and 2 crits. Wounded. And fuel leak. Glad he got that second. All right, 51 to 122. Got half on this X-Wing. There's a shot into Cassian. One hit. A focus and a blank. He's going to reroll the blank. Ooh, into another hit, so 3 into Cassian. Into 2 blanks. $148 to 51. Oh, Adrio. Sorry, on TTS, it causes some confusion. Wounded Pilot used to read after you perform an attack. It was misprinted on TTS. They fixed it, but now Chad Vader has been around long enough that he knows that Wounded Pilot is supposed to be wrong, so he's doing it the opposite of what the card says because he thought it was still wrong. So that's why he rolled for the wounded after attacking. But that has been solved. So Cassian, yeah, he's got 2 damage in. Did Benthic get more? Cassian has 5 hull. He's down to 3, okay. So Adrio's on 2. Dutch is on 1. Wedge should be able to PS kill some of these ships, but gotta make sure he doesn't bump. I mean, he probably wants mods, probably. If he gets any sort of shot on Dutch, that ship is dead. So Dutch needs to try and force a bump. Wedge can't K-turn. No, Wedge can K-turn because Leia is up. But if he did, he might land on that debris. No. He might just open himself up to a too hard from the Blue Squadron escort. Yeah, Cadman, I think he keeps calling out that he's Cassian, he's using Cassian on someone, but Cassian happens at the beginning of activation. So if you tell somebody that you're using Cassian on, you know, say Wedge, which is what he said, before they're done planning, well then you know, oh, now I know Wedge can K-turn. Now I know, you know, that there are things that Wedge can do that I assumed he couldn't. So it's much more powerful if you don't give them that information while they're planning. 1 bank Or too hard, looks like, out of... No, that's a 1 bank out of Benthic, right? Yep, 1 bank. Too hard out of Adrio. Got the focus sharing here. 3 bank out of Adrio. Oh, sorry, the too hard must have been out of this guy. 3 bank and a boost. So he's got his S-foils closed. So that was the wounded roll. Wedge opens up his wings. He went straight for... Wow, wow, wow. Goes for a focus. His wings are open. Okay. All right, here's 4v1 into the Blue Squadron Escort. So Vader doing a good job of like cycling these ships out. So he's not giving Wedge... Ooh, he's thinking about spending it. He does... For hit, 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 crit. Ooh, that's a blank. Into Blue Squadron Escort. Oh, that's a dead ship. He PS kills him. He did it! Wow, wow, wow. Okay, 148 to 94. Wedge taking the long way, but he's going to get there eventually. If he lives through this U-wing shot. Range 2 with a focus. Hit, hit, crit into Wedge. This could be the end. Wedge is on 3. There's an evade. He takes hit, crit. And that crit is blinded. Cassian gonna have to stop and turn around. I would imagine we would see Leia stop, turn, 3 Talon from Wedge. You know Benthic's gonna come after you. Try to keep this debris between you two. Get the maximum amount of distance. Try and shoot Dutch if he stays close. Dutch has a target lock, so he may K-turn and try to get a proton torpedo off. Adrio probably going to start trying to flip some crits here. All right. Does the Talon fit in there? Probably. If you roll it forward, probably. Alright, there goes Leia. One forward from... Is it Benthic? Yep. Double focus. Is he going to give one to Dutch? I would definitely give one to Dutch. Well, I don't know what Dutch is doing. Maybe Dutch is running and it doesn't matter. Goes for a target lock. Probably sees that Wedge is not going to be a threat to the U-Wing. Too hard turn from Adrio. His wings are closed. He opens them but flips fuel leak. Alright, U-Wing flips around, takes a focus. Yep, 3-bank from Dutch, who reloads a proton torpedo. Oh, that's... oh, he'd already fired one, and... Okay. I didn't know he'd fired... You know what? Maybe I didn't take off the last one that he shot. Alright, let's see. Wedge. I think Cadman, somebody's busted into his room with an emergency. The cat's caught in the tree again. Get the ladder. Oh yeah, we're gonna pause the time. So Cadman says his mouse died, but he said O-U-S-E. He forgot the M, and I was like, oh no, his house died. Oh boy. All right, Wedge. Look at this. Look at this balling out of control. Why would you open your wings? Why would you close your wings? Oh, he had Leia. I forgot. So that wasn't red. He gets to boost. Gets a range 3 shot at Dutch. 2v1. Hit crit. Oh, with the natties! Can he just PS killed Dutch. There's nothing Dutch can do. He takes the crit. And he's dead. Wow, 148 to 120. The comeback could be real. Let's see. Can Benthic push through this range 3 obstructed shot onto Wedge? Ooh, does Cassian? No. Yes! He's got a range 3 shot into a Drio. How much does a Drio have left? 2. Oh my god, he could PS kill a Drio. 3v3. Cassian's got a focus, but it doesn't matter. 2 hits. Needs 2 evades here to live. He only gets 1! No focus! A Drio! Oh, he's got 2 left. Oh, sorry, he's down to 1. Okay. Alright. Be still, my beating heart. Let's see, does Benthic... Got a range 2, so not quite. 3v3. Hit. It's gonna spin that target lock. Get Dutch off the field. Ooh, into another focus. Wedge has 1 hull. He needs an evade and a focus. And he gets it! Woo! Wedge lives! Oh man, 148 to 120 with 7.5 minutes left to go. This game has legs. X-Wing and U-Wing versus X-Wing and U-Wing. Cadmium does have PS advantage. Let's see how that comes into play here. Cassian heading towards this rock. Gotta worry about that. Probably doesn't want to just shoot forward with a 4. Maybe he does. No, that looks bad. Benthic probably just gonna too hard over this debris. YOLO! Could stop and turn. Seems like a bad idea to lower your agility at a time like this. Of course, he's full health, so who cares? Adrio, oh boy. Wedge could 2 bank. I think he's gonna 1 bank. Cadman's Leia's got 1. I mean, what's better, the 2 hard over here? I think that is if you get a 1 bank out of a 1 or a 2 bank out of Wedge to be here rather than here. 1 bank out of a Drio with a focus. Benthic with a 2 hard. Goes over the debris, takes a shield or takes a stress, rolls for the debris. Rolls a hit, so it doesn't take. Oh, he's gonna roll for wounded. Nice. That's like 3 wounded rolls in a row, resulting in nothing. Here's a 1 forward out of Cassian. Yeah, that's safe. I would check range, but I'm sure it's fine. Alright, Wedge thinking about opening those S-foils. Maybe he wants to keep that boost. He probably did a 2... Oh, he did a 2 forward. Nice. Could focus boost. You know what? He should. He's going to focus and boost right. No, what? Oh, he accidentally did the barrel roll. He meant to do the boost. There it is. We all know it's coming. Gets him out of range 1 of Benthic. Puts him in range 1 for Adrio. 3v1. Oof. Ooh, do you keep it? Adrio's got... Oh, yeah, he's gonna keep it. He's gonna hope that... Oh, no! And he... Oh, he evades it. Peter in the chat, thank you very much. Always like to hear feedback like that. Here is... Cassian into Adrio. 2 hits. Can Cassian PS kill Adrio? Focus, blank, evade. He takes 1! Oh, wait. I forgot that he had a target lock. Into a blank. So, it doesn't matter. Adrio's dead anyway. Yeah, Adrio's gone. So now Benthic gonna take a revenge shot into Wedge, range 2. Benthic doesn't have any mods. Chat saying, please kill him. 2 hits. Alright, 2 evade die. He needs all paint. Ooh, and that should be the end of Wedge. So now it is Cassian versus Benthic. Benthic untouched. Cassian down to hull. Oh, down to, wait, down to less than that. Down to 3 hull. Peter says he appreciates my attitude and energy. It's all coffee, I assure you. And it's the fact that I really have to go to the bathroom, so, man, if these guys could just destroy each other, that'd be great. Whatever, we got less than 2 minutes here. We've got a stressed Benthic. Leia is all the way back. There we go. 2 charges on Cassian. Of course, he just needs to go straight. I imagine Benthic's gonna stop. I mean, he could run. He could 3 bank. Ooh, that's not blue though, is it? 2 forward. Double focus. His wings are open. Okay, so he's at 2 of 8. I think he's trying to find an advantageous place to stop. Cassian opens his wings. He goes forward 2, takes a target lock on Benthic. Maybe this is what Benthic wants. He wants to hard turn next turn so that Cassian can't shoot him. I imagine he would just dial in a stop maneuver maybe. And turn towards whatever. Well, we'll see. 3 dice with a target lock. 2 hits. Does he want to spin the lock? Nope, not going to spend it. 1 evade. Takes 1 on Benthic. I think that's the last round. Chad Vader's asking for 1 more turn. $175 to $143. Chad Vader would win this. So before time, or at time, it would be 143 to 175 with Vader winning. They're going to go one more turn. Goes for the target lock. So that was Leia on Chad's, right? Ooh, look at that bank. Cassian has the focus and the target lock. Here's 4v1. Hit, crit. Gonna spin that target lock. Don't need to keep that around anymore. And that is 3 hits and a crit into a blank. So hit, crit. And that crit is disabled power regulator. Benthic gonna shoot into Cassian. Oh boy! Hit, crit. Cassian's gonna roll. He's got 3 left. He's already at half points. Evade, focus, takes hit, crit. Alright, so that's gonna do it. Alright. Thanks to the players for playing. Thanks to everybody for watching. What a great match. Went back and forth. Big comeback from Wedge and Cassian there. But Chad Vader still able to take it at time with one more round. Chad would have... boy, who did win that one? Hold on now. Chad won that one, yeah. Alright. Thanks everybody for watching. Till next time, this is Scott from Hexiled Gaming, signing off. Alright, let's settle up bets here. Alright, well that is going to do it for this stream for today. Thanks everybody for watching. Today is Thursday. I won't be back tomorrow. I'll be back soon. I gotta go play some actual physical X-Wing. Alright, that's gonna do it. Sorry, thanks everybody. We'll see you next time.